As you can see, we've not gone far.
The work
Well,
Alray
I've not
does
gone
in
anywhere
the
since the
name of
last
Talos is
episode.
inspiring.
I have made one small change though. I've added in another mod. Couldn't help myself. Another armor mod. Couldn't help
I know
myself.
you're always looking out for me.
This one you
but
probably
don't worry.
everyone already
I'll
knows.
watch your back.
Immersive armors. So we're on the options. I've left it all at the default settings. So if it's ticked in this box, we should start seeing these start appearing in game. You can see there's quite a lot of them. Lots of different shield options as well, like spiked body shields and bucklers and faction shields. There's a few extra options which I haven't even bothered looking at yet. I've left it all as it is. Dragon hide robe. So I suppose you want heavy armor, light armor. Okay.
Wow, you are strong. Just please be careful with that big sword in battle, okay? I certainly wouldn't want to be on the other end.
Okay, a lot full of innuendo, wasn't it? So we're still doing the Immortal Coil, and we're going off to the thermal ship near Northwatch Keep. Oh, and we've got Thrower, probably Freya from the Dragonborn series, sister or something. Thrower. Solstheim, that's the word I was looking for, from Solstheim. Okay then. So we've got a little bit of a trek.
Good to be outside. I've been cooped up in that tent.
Might just jump on my horse and run around. Ride Fjolnir. Fjolvar. Nice. Looks like they do have some new horse equipment. Let's go for horse ride. Wonder if Thrower's got a horse. No, she's just going to have to leg it. And Serana's going to have to learn to ride her one. Okay, so we are... Oh man. Okay, so we are here and we've just got attacked by these little
Alright, let's do this.
things. What even was that?
Come on, let's.
You keep backing away, buddy. Is that all of them?
Alright, there's the ship. Looks like we got here just in time. Come on.
Okay, kill the Thalmor. At least my horse is alright anyway. So I'm just going to grab some potions. These goblins are good for potions. Oh
Who's
man,
there?
there's more
There
of them.
they are.
Oh, that's one done. I was going to go and sneaky on this thermal. Obviously they're going to see this battle going on over here. Dragon Tooth Skirmisher. That's some fire breath. Come on. Oh, the mud crab's joining in.
Done and done.
What are they fighting over there? Because I was going to range him. We go first person for this. Oh, so she's gone mad on them. Bro, what have you done? So who's got the soul gems? The petty
Yeah.
one. Don't push me. In his chest. Assortment of lesser soul gems. Speak to Fro, and she's obviously... Alright, she's there. Bro.
Need something?
You idiot. I found the gems.
What do you mean? What's the matter?
Looks like a trap.
Is there a difference?
Only black soul gems can trap a mortal soul.
By Stern, then we've been tricked.
Yes.
Come on, we'd better get back to Widow's Watch and make sure everyone's okay.
If they're not, we're coming back for you lot.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Probably not going to want to fast travel there. I'm probably just going to ride there. Love that swimming animation. Here we go. So, I'm going to have to get ready for a fight, I think. Let's do it.
By Ismir.
It's a bloodbath.
I swear by the Nine I'll find whoever did this. Even if I have to kill every Dalmor in Skyrim, I will find them and paint the snow with their blood.
Arroway.
That would be highly unlikely. The number of
You.
Dalmor garrisons here, number 3 and 20.
I'm glad we're together.
Parties that travel the roads.
You. This is your doing.
Even more improbable. If I were responsible for these deaths, I would not be here at the moment. Nor would I have advocated such prolific sprays of blood. Clearly, the wounds were created post-mortem to send a message.
You heartless bastard. That's your sister on the ground there.
Of course.
So
And no
this is the
doubt
brother.
tortured prior to the deed. The Thalmor do not spare traitors. They will likely offer me a similar fate should I be discovered.
Get out of my sight, monster. I don't want to see you around here ever again.
My sister has always chosen unruly companions. Perhaps you are willing to listen to reason.
Mourning the death of a loved one is perfectly reasonable. I'm always willing to listen to reason. Bro, it isn't usually this emotional. I wonder what's bothered her. I wonder, yeah, because her friend's just lying dead on the floor. An unreasonable man is far less dangerous than a heartless one. Let's do the top one.
I'm afraid I don't understand. If someone is dead, what purpose does grief serve? What we need to do is concentrate on finding the black soul gems. That is what's important.
Heartless. Okay, so what went wrong?
The Thalmor likely suspected a traitor in their midst, and deliberately provided conflicting reports regarding the gems. This is why, in my note, I specified there was an 80% chance that whatever area we targeted was a trap. My sister was willing to take that gamble. The result was less than favorable.
He really is a heartless bastard, isn't he? How did the Thalmor find this place?
A random accident, most likely. I kept watch over the schedules to make sure this location was not part of any normal patrol route. However, the vagaries of the road are many, and there was no guarantee a patrol wouldn't stumble over the ruins and investigate.
And what are your motivations then, pal?
They're rather selfish, actually. Assimilation into the other is not something I prefer. The world is far more interesting as a puzzle to be solved, rather than an answer that is known.
So this bloke's got less emotion and more logic than Spock. So what are your thoughts on the Thalmor?
Their motives are understandable. They see Talos as a child, one who pulled the string that unraveled the thread of existence. Thus the thread must be recoiled like a spool of yarn, to knit space and time as the eight see fit. In fact, one might argue their goals are rather noble. If anyone is a villain in this tale, it would certainly be us.
I've figured that one out. So where can we find the Black Soul Gems then?
The boat was the most likely possibility. Since that was a decoy, normally we would go after the target with the next highest probability.
Normally?
Yes, it seems we've struck a bit of luck. A Thalmor caravan was recently sacked by Falmer, near a cave to the southeast. By all indications, it was a meaningless wagon filled with perishable goods, but it caused my superiors no shortage of consternation. I came here to personally deliver the news to my sister, which is when I found this place in its current state.
Lucky.
Investigate the
Bloody
chilling
elf says
depths.
we're lucky. The
and
nine are
recover the
truly
Black
blessed
Stone.
us. We're the luckiest fools in all of Skyrim.
You better go alone. The Nord will be little use to either of us like this.
You're heartless.
Yes, leave.
I can't
Gone,
believe
all of you.
Errolwyn's dead. I liked her as well. I liked her voice. Let's go do some revenge then. This is bloodbath. Is the door open? What's in there? This is where he came from, isn't it? Nothing, just a storage room. Okay. Gonna get some revenge on these Falmor.
You take us to the weirdest of places.
Don't even start on this one,
sometimes.
Serrano.
I hope you have a plan for dealing with these hag ravens.
Their bodies, they're dead. Alright, where are we going? Chillwind Depths, which is right there. We can go from Frost River. Frost River's actually a town that's been added in by a mod. Yeah, just over the river from Dragon Bridge, we've got Frost River, which has been nicely added in. So it's a mill and everything. Very nice, but anyway, we're not after that. I'm after revenge. Follow the path down. Let's go get some revenge. Let's see what they're doing. A pig and dragon come over. Is he going to attack us? And a wisp.
Somebody help! Give up on the stickhead!
What are you doing? Knight of the... Why are you attacking Serrano? Oh, you two keep playing.
Fighting a daughter of cold heart. Well, you've made a big mistake.
What are you doing and all? We've got some strange people around here. We got a giant. Giant brute.
I'll try and make this quick.
See if we can get him down on his knees before he gets to us. Sweet.
So this is the grand tour of Skyrim's caves that you're showing me?
Septim, Giant's Toe. Quest, Sleeping Tree Set. Yeah, tell me what that's for. Find out, I guess. Hang on. Action Salts. Can't pass up on them. I am going to go sneaking, I think. Well, that sounds a good start, doesn't it? Okay, that adventurous bought it. That's a big battle going on over there. I think I'll just save it here. That's Thelma and Thelma all having a nice little rat.
Keep your eyes open here.
That was a bit lucky. Serana, you're right in my way.
Of all the times. Sorry, my bad.
Why is that going straight through her? Well, that one didn't. Uh-oh. Oh wow. Hey, that's a bit of fun. Let's all get our summons out. Look, there's 5 of us now. Which way do I have to go? He looks good. Right, let's see if I can't get a spider from here. Something seems off in this cave. Okay, so why can't I hit it? Did that time. What's that? Just a fun guy. Awful lot of cobweb in here. I do not like this one little bit. So we've got a passage down here. Whoa, that's pretty. Let's look first person. That is very pretty. There's a chest. I love the fact you can just hold your breath forever underwater, mind you.
Nice job. Anything good?
Non-pause mod I've got. Probably ain't gonna happen like that. Okay, should we crack on then? Oh! Take out the frostbite.
Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Got a few Falmors to take on now. Heck, I fell off.
Are you alright? Let me know if you need.
Come on, let's go and take this Falmor out. Careful. Oh, the spider! Spiders! Smacking my big sword. Great. Come here, you. There's some spinny around choppy stuff on there. Yeah. And now. I managed to cut our way through that lot anyway. Bit of blood on us. Hopefully that'll wash off. Bunch more as I find something somewhere. Quick save and then crack on.
Who's there?
Well, they're like sitting up there shooting at you, don't they? Don't be hitting this, Rana.
Let's take them on.
Go for it. There's some fire, Goblin.
Come on, let's see what you're made of.
What is this? The Dark Falmor Beast. It's a bit tough. Burns the same though. Mr. Warlord is crazy. He's just fighting and attacking everything. Right, you kill that. I'm gonna kill this one. It does just want to fight everything. Oh god, here we go. What are they fighting anyway? Leave her alone. Got him. Oh. Skulker Master.
This is in your day.
There we go. She's going crazy. Okay, she doesn't hit very
Pretty
hard.
good out there. Nice work.
Oh. Khajiit one. I've not had a Khajiit one before. I'm liking this sort of misty effect we've got going on over this water.
Well, you asked for it.
Oh man! No, don't put your weapon away. Stop zapping me with zappy stuff. We have a Dark Falmor Beast on our side. Oh god, it's come back to life again.
You have my back. Teach you.
What? Oh no. That's alright, she ain't gonna hurt us. Note from Firia. Let's read that. Just read that in there. They fell upon us at dusk, dozens of them. The caravan guards were dead in moments. They took everyone else back to the pens, blinded those who tried to resist. And one by one they've taken the others away, feeding us to those monstrosities or worse. I don't have much time left. Iris, my love, if you ever get this, forgive me. Firia. And this one has got an expert level treasure chest in it. That wasn't too bad.
So, what's inside?
Daedric arrows. Yeah, boy.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves
That
already.
pen's empty. Get out of the way. And this pen has just a prisoner. Sweet. Now get out of the way. We gotta move on. Presume we're going the right way. Got a dead Falmer here. Thalma. Thalma and Falmer. Thalma, Falmer. Ooh. This is a boss then.
Oh, it's on.
You did pretty good out there. Nice
Not much
work.
of a boss. Falmer Medicine Man armor. I'll tell you that's what it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna strip him of everything he's got. Look at bandits, we'll read that later. I'm gonna go first person so we can actually get a good view of this cave. Septim, Holy Ebony Bows, Staff of the Feline Familiar, Bosnet engraved braces, Card of Walls, don't want the shield, take the ore. Nice. Nice little hole. Steel quarterstaff, don't actually want that. Right, I'm not sure what I just did then. I thought I moved the basket. Oh. Cat, was I meant to fall down there? Hey, I'm back at the bloody beginning again. Serana, I think I missed the black soul gems. Can you go and get them for me, please?
Keep your guard up.
Wow. Okay, so we've made about this far. Let's the first person, have a bit more of a closer look around. So I can see where they might have put these soul gems. That container? Nope. I haven't picked them up, have I? Nope. It's there. Do you know what? Maybe I'll put the quest marker on. It might just help me on this little bit. Down there. He had them. You maybe go for all that for nothing. It's a bit grim, isn't it? All these bones, now they're going to have the thermal with them as well. Just nick some churros eggs while we're here. Okay, that's a success. Eventually. Where we'll go from now. Return to Telthar at Widow's Watch. And you better not be double crossing me, pal, because I will. Run you through. Because I'm still not happy about Errolwyn's death. That hurt, that did. They cut me deep. Oh, he's out here. Okay.
You've returned.
Yes, I've
Did you
returned.
find the gems?
Yes, I got the gems. What are you doing out here anyway?
Standing here allows me to serve as a deterrent for any pilgrims seeking shelter.
And where's Froa?
I had her stand watch over by the shoreline and clear the area
I don't
in case
trust
you
you.
returned.
Do not trust you.
Excellent. We should release them before the Thalmor have an opportunity to reclaim them. Follow me.
Release them. Follow Telthar or travel to the northern coast. I'll go to the northern coast. We're kind of both going the same way anyway. I do not trust you one little bit. I think you got your sister killed. And I'm hurt about that. It looks like Froa's over there. Oh, I'm just going to shut this Nern route up. Thank you.
Now that I'm human again,
Yeah, I'm gonna take
shouldn't
some
you
Michael
have to take
Glass.
me out on a late night escapades?
I'm sorry about before. I know you loved your sister in your own way.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. She was a valuable asset.
You really don't know when to shut up, do you?
I see. Perhaps it would be best then if you held on to this.
What is this?
When I arrived, my sister was still alive, but fading. I didn't realize I had the soul gem on my person.
You mean this? This is her soul?
I'm afraid so.
Such a tiny little thing. Fits right in the palm of my hand. And you can set her free? Set them all free?
I believe so.
Then she won't have to go to Sovngarde alone.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Elves are allowed in Sovngarde.
You're doing it again. Just shut up and try not to ruin the moment.
This should be
I suppose
interesting.
all that's left to do now is proceed. This is a very delicate procedure. Fracturing the gems could easily damage the souls inside.
No need to go over the particulars. I trust you'll do your best.
Why wouldn't I give my... Oh, never mind.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? How will we know if it worked?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is what pious mortals call relying on faith.
And I pray the nine are with you.
I call upon these spirits of Nern, from here to beyond the sleeve of dreams. No longer are you bound to the chains of earth. Return to worlds from which all life flows. Rise, sons and daughters of Talos. Free yourself from this mortal coil, and rid our world of the immortal one.
By the divines! It's working! Where is...
You've done well. All three of you.
Oh,
Arlwain! Is it really you?
Indeed. I see you found my brother, and just as importantly fulfilled our father's promise. With these souls returning to Ethereus, Talos' spirit has never been stronger. Adventurer, it seems I am forever in your debt, as are all who seek to keep the serpent uncoiled. What awaits in the next life I know not, but I know my will is my own.
It was my pleasure, my lady.
No, brave one. The pleasure was all mine. Thank you.
I'm really sad now.
Did that actually happen? Was it really her?
I doubt it was anyone else. It is far more difficult to impersonate someone from the other side.
Good times or bad never change. I'm almost afraid to ask. Where will you go next?
I will return to solitude and await further orders. My sister's enthusiasm aside, Talos' warship is still on the decline. This war is far from over.
What about you? What will you do now?
Yeah, my journey is still far from over. I've got loads of things to do. That I could do, getting a drink, going home, getting some rest. And the same thing I do every night for us, same thing I do every night. Nope, my journey's far from over.
In that case, I want you to take me with you. You helped me. It's only right I return the favor. Just say the word and I'm with you.
Shall I?
Now that I'm
Wait,
not a vampire,
steady on now.
I think we should take it more easy with the
When I'm
adventure.
running barefoot, I feel like the ground is running with me.
Skeleton.
Okay. It's a mouse. Let's have a new follower.
Alright, friend. Let's go chop off some limbs.
Yeah. Now you're talking. Right, we're going to do the next episode. Not sure if I'm going to leave Serana behind or not yet. Actually, what level is she? She's level 57. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I am going to wrap this episode up here. And don't forget, if you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button. Also, I really appreciate it if you hit subscribe too.
So,
Subscribe to my channel.
You know your way with
Shut
a
up,
blade,
Serana.
huh?
Trying to do the end bit here. Yeah, so hit the subscribe button below. Follow on from Elf Gifu's journey. We now have Thrower with us. And we might not have Serana with us much longer. Might have to get another house to put her in there. So thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next episode. So until then, look after yourselves and take care. Bye bye.